Welcome to another episode of Boat Snoop. I'm your host Clinton Johnson, and what we have for you guys today is a 1993 Sea Ray 330 Sundancer. And for this year, make and model of boat, she is in really good condition, and I'm really excited to show you this boat. So let me show you the boat. So she is not spending all of her time just sitting in salt water, sitting on this lift. It's really kept her bottom really nice. I'll show you here in a bit. Also, to try to get a little bit of better views, I will fly the drone as well, and then we'll get her down in the water. But her name is Good to Go, and she does have inboard outboards, but she's kept out of the water, and he's kept up with the maintenance. Really nice, good condition. See some of that shine on the hull, and you can see her bottom paint is just spectacular. That's the way it should be when you're looking at a boat. I'll see if I can get a little bit better view here. Really nice. You can see that canvas is in really good shape. Nice thing about this guy's dock goes all the way around on both sides, so you can actually get a view on both sides. But it is a little limited down here, but we will drop the boat and also get a little drone footage and see if we can get a few different angles. And there we go. Well, I guess now that we've got the boat down, I guess as the name of the boat says, we're good to go. So we'll go back around, and then we'll hop inside the boat and snoop around on there a bit. Now, I do want to point out this canvas is in really nice shape, and it does have some covers that cover the whole thing and enclose it, protect the seats, everything like that. We've taken those off for the purposes of taking this video, but it's really protected her well. So let's get back here and we'll hop on board and snoop around. And I do want to point out these very large hatches to get into the engine bay. Port engine here, generator here, and starboard engine over there. Here in a bit we'll hop on down there and watch the starboard port engines fire up and run, and we'll also watch the generator fire up, and then we'll load her down with the air conditioner on this boat and show that that's all working properly. And here we have our generator, and I'm with the owner, and he's going to fire it up for us so you guys can see her run. Alrighty guys, I wanted to show you one thing. Fired up the generator with the owner of this boat, and we do have main and air conditioning running on the generator. 120 volts AC, 120 volts AC, and I do have AC kicked on, and I can feel it blowing, and it is nice. It's not a super hot floor today, but you know, warm enough, so just wanted to show that. Now before I leave the aft cockpit area, I do want to point out that it does have rod holders on either side. So I mean, this boat would be, your load of the water would be perfect for you know, fishing off the back of this boat as well. But it's also would just be a nice cruiser for taking out family, friends, and just getting out and exploring. Before we exit the aft cockpit area, I do want to point out the large seating area there easily sits 3 people. Another thing to point out is he's installed these ports here to funnel in fresh air and basically get hot air out. Keeps the engine room a lot cooler for better performance. And oh, don't forget, we have our mascot Boat Snoopy on board here today as well with us. Let's hop on up to the Helm Station and take a look there. So up here at the Helm Station, we have a really large bench seat. We could probably fit easily 3 people there. This, the owner of this boat has replaced it. It used to be kind of a bench that was there. He didn't like that, so he put in a really nice seat, one that you can sit here, or you can also flip that down. We see Boat Snoopy hiding there, getting ready to attempt to drive the vessel, I guess. Really nice wheel. I like these, so you can quickly turn them. Just comfortable way to drive. Garmin 3210 GPS map, 10-inch. This boat does obviously has GPS, and it does have a depth sounder. We have our VHF radio right here. Great visibility. And something to point out, the owner of this vessel, the current owner, he's over 6 foot. I'm 5'11", but this has all been raised so that, I mean, this is not even, I probably have 3 or 4 inches above my head, so I can stand up here. Definitely better than the stock, which you would have to kind of crouch over a bit. So it has been raised. But now the moment y'all been waiting for is to get down and look inside this boat and just see how large and beamy this is. The beam on these 93 Sea Ray 330 Sundancers, really huge beam. Let's get down there and take a look. Hey guys, do you need a loan to buy your new boat? So many lenders. Who to choose? Are you getting the best rate? What if the boat I want is older than 20 years old? Not to worry, my friends. Boat Snoop has a solution. As a yacht broker, I have a boat loan broker and sponsor of this channel that many of my clients use to great satisfaction. I jokingly call him my boat lending leprechaun, holding the Holy Grail in his right hand while riding a unicorn over a rainbow into a pot of gold. You might ask, Clint, why do you call him that? Because this guy, he has been in the business for over 30 years and has connections to almost every major boat lender possible. Additionally, he has a good handful of lenders that can finance a boat 21 to 30 years old, and lenders that do that are not that common. Finally, he has one lending source that can finance boats over 30 years old. That's right. It could be possible to get a loan on an antique or classic boat. To summarize, Using a boat loan broker such as this saves you time, as you only have to fill out one application instead of many from a whole host of different lenders, which is time consuming and utterly exhausting. As many of my clients have found, he'll bring to you the best financing deals he can find and that you can qualify for. If you're located in the United States, need a boat loan for $20,000 US or more, and you are interested in connecting with my personally recommended boat lending leprechaun, just email me your name and best phone number at lender@boatsnoop.com. Upon receiving your email, I will personally introduce my lender and you via email. At that point, I just fade away and let the two of you get to work on financing your new boat. So as we head down, I do want you to notice there isn't a ton of woodwork on this boat, but the wood that he does have, he has kept really well varnished. Just like that engine room, you saw how clean that bilge was, how clean that engine room was. This guy keeps up with his maintenance, keeps it really looking nice. So as we get down here, we'll start with the galley. We'll do a quick pan though before we do that. Large area there at the dining table, and then there's another very large seating area back here, and it can be berthing as well, but we'll get back to the galley area. Pan out a little bit so you can see. Pretty large working area for a 33-foot boat. This used to have an alcohol stove, but he has replaced it and he has gone electric. So you have a dual burner electric stove there. You have your sink here, microwave. I really love it when boats they come with these places basically you can put your trash can. So you have a trash receptacle. And for this size of boat, you have a really large refrigerator. And there we have a really good size icebox too. Before we finish off the rest of the salon, I'm just gonna, you can just see how wide this is all the way across. Here's my arm. I mean, it doesn't even come close. I think he said the beam on this is 11 something. I do forget, so I'm sure some of you will look that up, but there's a large area back here. This does make out to a bed. You can see those little brackets, so you could have a good sized double bed back here. You have windows for light and good ventilation. You got your AC, which currently right there is blowing. There's an AC vent right there. But just take a look how wide and beamy Sea Ray made these boats back in the early 90s. Big deep seats. This also does make into a double bed. You can see the wood brackets, and this does come with an additional separate table that's larger. This one's just for, you know, hosting guests, sitting around maybe playing some cards, having some drinks, but there's a bigger one for dining. Really large beamy V-berth, but before we get up there, let's take a look. So it only has one wet head on the boat, but you don't need anything more, you know, for this size of boat. But it is very good size, and obviously is all a shower as well. And you can see your shower head there. All right, so as we get up here to the V-berth, I do want to point out that there used to be a box TV here, and it would have been hard to see, but the current owner has put a flat panel in here, and we'll get Boat Snoopy here out of the way. He's put a flat panel here that flips around so that in the bedroom you could be watching it here and it spins, or you could spin it around to watch it here in the salon as well. So that was pretty neat, pretty nice little upgrade there. Now that I put that TV away, I haven't gone through every drawer. I know that bores a lot of people if I go through every drawer on the boat, but there is substantial storage literally throughout this boat. And it's fairly deep as well. You know, just even up here in this V-berth. I mean, that is a really, because this boat's so beamy, really deep closet. So here we have this really, really, I don't know if it comes out in video, but it's huge. You could probably lay 3 people comfortably side by side in this V-berth, and have someone probably 6'4" could lay on this. I know this owner, he actually, there's the regular cushions underneath, but he's added this really, really nice memory foam that's here too. I love the memory foam. But hopefully this gives a good feel of it, better than pictures, but very large. And has those cushion bolsters all the way around too. So I guess if somebody was up here taking a nap and you were underway and hit some big waves and it rocked and rolled you, you wouldn't go sliding off and, you know, hit something hard. So it'd be probably comfortable underway as well. And additionally, you know, large hatch, so you could be scooping some air up there and cooling yourself off. So really nice. So I'll give one last view here as we've finished up. I mean, it's not a humongous boat or anything, but really nice. And for a 93, in really good shape. I was excited to actually video this boat and capture it for posterity. Just, you know, because he's kept it in such nice shape. And that, you know, that doesn't always happen. Just love how much room is back there. That's crazy. Well, all right, this ends this episode of Boat Snoop. Once again, a 1993 Sea Ray 330 Sundancer. Great example for this age of boat. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and, you know, hit that thumbs up button. Please leave any comments. I enjoy the comments. I mean, every once in a while I'll get a naughty comment here or there. If it's non-constructive, you know, it may not make it up onto the boards, but as long as it's constructive, or, you know, or nice comments, I like those too, but constructive comments, you know, give me a shout. So anyhow, once again, thank you, and I'll see you next time.